One death has been recorded in North East Trinidad as a Lopinot woman was swept away by floodwaters on Wednesday. This as several communities in North Trinidad were impacted by flash flooding as a tropical wave continues to move across the island. According to residents, 45-year-old William Ramlogan and his sister, 44-year-old Teresa Lynch of Pastora village, were both trying to cross a river that burst its banks. Miss Lynch fell and slipped and fell into the water, and her brother attempted to rescue her, but the currents slammed his body into some rocks. Flooding was reported in Tunapuna, Trincity, St. Augustine, Arima, Sangre Grande, Toco, Manzanilla, and along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway, where vehicles on the eastbound lane were last seen attempting to get onto the westbound lane to avoid flood waters. Several schools dismissed classes for the day and advised the parents to make arrangements to pick up their children. Flooding throughout Tobago is being reported as a result of the developing weather system. Via regular video updates, the Tobago Emergency Management Agency has been reporting incidents of flooding, fallen trees and debris pileup causing road blockage. TTT News spoke to TEMA Director Alan Stewart, who expressed that their base is also facing the effects of the rainfall.
The Emergency Operations Center, our entire car park is flooded. We also have TNTech area is flooded as well. They have moved their equipment and their machinery to higher ground. So in terms of those, these are some of the things. Downtown has been experiencing flood conditions as well. The Canby, CPO Trace is flooded out. Lowlands, Hamden, those areas that are subject, that are subject to flooding.
Sir Stewart noted the high tide is also compounding the situation. Meanwhile, all schools in Tobago were dismissed at 1 p.m. A release from the Division of Education, Research and Technology said unless further advised, schools will resume classes on Thursday. And all workers within the Tobago House of Assembly were also dismissed early from work. Heavy rainfall today impacted operations at some of the surface water treatment facilities operated by the Water and Sewerage Authority. Several of the authority's water treatment plants are experiencing reduced production or have been stopped due to high turbidity as a result of flooded river conditions. In the northeast, operations at water treatment plants in El Dorado, Lopinot, Maracas, St. Joseph, Arima, Toco and Valencia were stopped due to flooded river or clogged intake screens, while power failures in Tacarigua and Cumuto have impacted the water supply. In the northwest, operations were stopped along the north coast, St. Anne's and Santa Cruz due to flooded river or clogged intake screens. And in Tobago, operations were also stopped due to flooded water or river and in clogged intake screens affecting the supply to Hillsborough West, Hope, John Dial, Bacolet, Mason Hall and Mariah.